to the World Series. When they liquidated their team, he got signed on the year after. So what he did is when he got there, he took 3 baseballs and he went around and got everybody who was on the team the year previous, and he had them all sign the ball.
Okay.
Some of the players were traded, so they weren't there. So during the year when he's going to be playing that team, and one of those players was on that team, he would take the 3 balls with him on the road, and then when after the game, during the game, somewhere during the time period, he would get them to sign the 3 balls.
Mm-hmm.
And so at the end of the time period, he had autographs of everybody in the team, plus his own signature. And so he had the 3. He gave 1 ball to his father. He kept 1, and he gave my father the other ball.
Okay. And so what year would that have been?
I believe 83.
83?
Yeah. And this is a Christmas card that they used to correspond with my parents. And so that was back in the early 90s.
Okay.
So, and then when he gave me the balls, I had him autograph 3 cards for me. And he asked me, how many cards you got? And I goes, I only found 3 at the card store. So, but this was back when there was no felt pens invented yet. Everything was ballpoint ink.
Okay. So this one here was when he was getting the Milwaukee Brewers players signed. Okay. We see Cecil Cooper. Let's see how many signatures we have on this one. So any team ball, to be considered a complete team ball, we like to see at least 19 signatures,
Okay.
preferably 21 or more. So we're going to take a look at the completeness on this one and see where we're at.
Okay. Now there's Rick's. He was not on the team at the time.
So it looks like we have about 24 signatures on this one. Harvey Keene right there on the sweet spot. So, like you mentioned, this ball so it's not that all of the 83 Brewers because of the add-on, right? So, and we look at the condition of the ball, the signatures on a scale of 1 to 10, there may be about a 5 or a 6 on a scale of 1 to 10. Team signed baseballs rarely have much value. The exception being when it was a championship team, a World Series winning team, or a team that had an important Hall of Famer on it. Earlier today, we saw a 1972 Atlanta Braves team signed ball that had Hank Aaron on it. Mm-hmm. The team signed a lot of baseballs. A lot of people kept them. And multi-signed items right now just aren't the hottest sellers.
Right.
So
but this is going to be like a family heirloom.
Family heirloom,
yeah. Give it to my father, and I'll probably give it to my son.
Mm-hmm.
And what I'm looking for is an insurance value.
Yeah. And in the market, right now, you're looking at about $150.
Okay. Okay, and then the cards are what, about a buck or 2 a piece?
Yep, $150 for insurance value.
Okay.
And the signed trading cards, his Topps cards signed, I would say for insurance, these are $25 each.
Excellent. Okay. Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, I wrote Rick a letter asking him if he could send me something to document the ball, because the story I told is what his wife told me, and I hadn't got the letter back.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
I would have brought this. Thank you.
Oh, Kurt Warner, St. Louis Rams, 2002. Mini or a full time?
Great. Hi, everyone. Tell me if you can say sounds good. I've got 2 mics. Hi, everyone. I'm Hannah Auerbach. I am here in Tucson, Arizona at Old Tucson, and we are here for the first stop at our 2026 Antiques Roadshow production tour. We're here today filming 3 episodes of the show. They'll be airing next year, 2027, sometime between January and May. We don't know yet. Keep checking back on social, on our website. But in addition, we do thousands of appraisals you'll never even see on TV. So what we're here today to do is to give you the behind the scenes of all of those appraisals that our great appraisers are doing every day or all day. And also we'll be asking them questions. So please drop your questions for our appraisers below. And then at the end of this, around 1:20, we'll be talking to Marcia Bemko, the executive producer of Antiques Roadshow. It is hot here, guys. It's hot, and stepping from the sun to the shade makes all the difference. So I am going to interview Marcia, so leave any questions you have for her. She is who is in charge of what goes on the show, and she's seeing things all day today. I'm talking fast because I think we want to get this next appraisal. So here, sorry, do you guys mind? We are doing a YouTube live stream. Do you mind if we see for this? Great. Just put your mic on here. Thank you. And Laura, I am just gonna mic heal you up. Thank you.
We need the whole table for these.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay, I guess we can stand that one up just to face me here. So where did you get them?
I actually ordered them for 15-year wedding anniversary, the African Queen. And just, some fun, romantic movies that we like. I got this for my wife, and then we went to Key Largo, Florida, and you can go on the African Queen list. They still have it. It's
still have it.
operational. It's pretty cool.
So are you Hepburn and?
It's like one of my top 3 favorite movies.
Okay.
It's just a really great movie, and they remastered it, so you can actually see so much more detail. And there's like some scenes on here that aren't really in the movie, so it's sensationalized. And of course, this is the one poster where both Bogart and Hepburn look really good,
Yeah.
like really good.
Yeah, I don't remember.
They didn't look that
look.
good. No,
Yeah.
they had other posters that were less attractive.
So what did you pay for this one?
Probably too much.
Do you need to cover your ears?
No, I paid $5,000 because it's an original 1953, and I could not find it.
And it's been retouched, preserved, matted,
Probably too much.
archival.
Okay, well I'm gonna go somewhere else and just do another quick check on myself here.
But I could not find them. They have a lot of reprints for super cheap,
Yep.
Yeah.
but getting the original one,
And it's kind of like offset. You can kind of see where the colors and the lithography, like the plates, didn't match up, which is kind of fun.
So what's interesting is looking in 2 different places. There's kind of an auction house that sells more movie posters than most others, and they have pretty widely publicized sales, and I think they reach a very broad audience. And they sold one a few years ago, wildly more than what. There's another huge movie poster dealer who sells a lot, constantly, thousands of posters a year. Do you want good news or bad news first?
Bad news first.
Okay, in 2025, the one who does a lot of volume but doesn't get as much marketing reach out there, he sold one of these for $1,500.
Okay.
The good news is that the other auction house that widely publicizes and gets a lot more eyes on their stuff sold one like 5 years ago for $6,600.
Okay.
So chalk that up to, when we give prices, for Roadshow, we're always talking about like in a well-publicized auction. That's what we mean, because if it's in an auction that nobody knows about,
it can go for next to nothing or not sell at all.
Right. So I think you did great. Like, I think if you were to obviously ever sell it, which you won't because you don't want to, or if you wanted to find another, you'd probably buy from a reputable big brick and mortar auction house, and those are the going rates right now. I mean, $6,600, you'd probably have to pay at least what you paid, if not more. So
And
you're
then retouching it.
exactly, you have some money into
Matted.
it, and it's looking great. So I think you did really well on that one.
awesome.
I know. I that's why I hesitated, because when I saw how much one recently went for, but now everyone wants to know the name of that website because you can find good deals there if you're watching.
Sentimental value.
Yeah, but also it has real value.
Yeah.
does.
So
And it's also the most dynamic of all of the posters for that. That makes them look
so
the best.
it's funny you say that, because usually the rule of thumb in posters is much like books. The country of origin of the film or of the book, like if it was published in this country first, everyone wants the true first is the one that was published in that country.
Yeah.
So you look at movie posters, if it's an American film, people want the American one sheet. There are exceptions to this rule, and one of the best ones is the French Gone with the Wind poster versus the American. The American one sheet is so buttoned up, and it's very Victorian, and they're in little.
Oh, I remember. I
And
know
they're
what you're
just,
talking about.
there's nothing sexy about it.
And the other one, she has her like,
there's flames behind them. He's kissing her, like they're kind of leaning in.
yeah,
It's
the
just
shoulders.
way sexier poster. So that plays into it for sure. So where did you get this one?
I bought it online as well.
Okay.
I think I only paid. I don't remember. I really do not.
It has some condition issues for sure, like some glitter
I don't think
glue.
it was insane. I well under 1,000.
That's in my top 3 as well.
Of films? That is so interesting. You have like eclectic taste in films.
They're both good action films.
Yeah.
With great actors.
Super cool.
And oddly, they're both in Africa. It's not like I obsess over Africa.
Oh yeah, it
Films
just
that
occurred
were
to me.
live.
15
film there.
wedding anniversary, and then we'll do our Hatari adventure.
So you're going to go on an African adventure?
Eventually.
So what's interesting on this one, there's agreement between both sides. They're varying anywhere between like $50 to $150, and everywhere in between condition.
Right.
Yeah.
The later you get, the easier it is to find posters. And truly, once you hit the 50s, usually it's relatively easy. But you're right, there's different variations of this one, so this one's a little harder to find than the big Bogart kind of.
Yeah.
With all the
really
double-
grizzly
yes,
looking.
Yes.
Yeah.
So then people don't want that one because it's not sexy.
Yeah.
So cool. You have a great collection.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Well.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Hold this one, babe.
Yeah. Hold. You can put that one down, not on the dirt.
Sorry to see you. I'm just going to take your microphone off if you don't mind me reaching. Thank you so much. Hi, everyone. For those who are just joining in, hi, I'm Hannah Auerbach. We are here in Tucson, Arizona at Old Tucson for the first stop in the Antiques Roadshow 2026 production tour. So we're here today filming 3 episodes of Antiques Roadshow to air next year on PBS, the PBS app, or YouTube, where you are right now. And in addition, we're doing thousands of appraisals that you won't see on air. So we're going to do a little break in the appraisals, though, because we have an early extra special guest, our executive producer, Marcia Bemko. It's okay if we just sneak through. Thank you. Marcia is the boss of everything, and so she is the one who decides what will be in the shows. And then today, she's also one of our pickers. We have 4 pickers on set, and they are being pitched to by the appraisers all day on the items that they think should be on the show. So she's going to give us the inside scoop on what she's seen today, and any questions you may have about TV production, the show, anything you want to ask Queen Marcia. Hi. We still good? We're live.
We're live?
We're live. Come on over.
Can I put my sunglasses on?
I had to do it too, although we can stand right here if you'd rather not. And then we can.
You want to look into my eyes?
I want to look into your eyes. I know.
As heck out here.
Listen,
So
we look cool.
we look cool. We are cool.
Comment if you think we look cool.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you. So we are here with Marcia. And again, ask your questions in the comments if you have any, but I will get us started.
Okay.
I just gave them all the gist of what a picker does today.
Okay.
Have you seen anything good?
Of course I've seen good stuff. But you know what? I need my phone to show you. I tried on. Where is my phone? It's over there. Is it over there? I tried on John Wayne today.
Oh, wow. What a perfect place to do it.
Yeah. And because the guest who brought it in, like, we know it's John Wayne's shirt. Can I show you the picture?
Yeah, I mean, we can
Can
put
we
the camera-
try?
We'll try.
Well, could we
Let us
just
know in the
try
comments if you
it?
can see
Hold
it.
that for 1
Yeah.
second.
Okay.
And
I'll vamp while we're waiting.
just vamp a minute.
Yeah, Marcia
because
knows all this. Did you?
the last time I tried on an item that came into Roadshow was decades ago, and it was Elvis's. So I don't do this often. And
All right.
well, that's the back of the shirt. I'm just going to get away with one photo here. And I got to make it a little bigger. Oh, this is
Do you
taking
want
too
some
long.
help? It's okay.
It's okay. Like, she's helping me like I'm an old lady.
No,
You know
no,
what I have to think about that? She wants me to be quiet now because she's the host, but I'm not.
Can you see that in the
Thank you,
audience?
Thank you.
I zoomed in a little. We'll see.
It's a little dark.
It's a little dark.
Dark.
This is live. It's not live television. This is live streaming, people. We tried, but for those who can't see it, if you looked, you would just think this is like a chambray shirt that you were wearing. Like it's not like the Elvis one.
No,
it
not
really needs the
Elvis-y.
history. Like,
But it has the Duke written in embroidered into the
that's
collar that
cool.
you can't see in that picture. And yeah, it's the first time in decades I've asked a guest, "Do you mind if I put it on?" So yeah, I was wearing John Wayne's clothes.
and let's tell the YouTube
And
audience
what's it worth? I'm going to go ahead and tell them.
That's what I'm hoping you'll do.
Okay, it's not the most valuable thing I've seen today, but it's a lot of money for a shirt. $3 to $4 grand. James Supp said he was going to put on it. Sometimes they change their minds between recording, but it'll be about $3 to $4 grand, which is a lot of money for a shirt.
Very cool. We have a question from the audience.
So when Marcia gives, is it the guest story or the history of the item?
Great question. I'm going to reiterate it into the
Sure.
microphone.
Yeah.
Marcia, they want to know when you're picking, is it the guest story or the history of the item that really gets you?
Both.
Yeah.
I mean, story is king. And so when a guest has a great story, maybe it's the item is average, but the story is killer. I'm going to pick it. And then let's go the other way around. The item is killer and the guest is a dud. It happens. Okay? There's some duddy guests. I'm putting them on because I want to see the thing. So I kind of make the judgment, and I'm sure all of us, there are 4 of us picking, we all have our own madness to it. I just go with my gut on it. I think if I want to see it, you want to see it.
And where would you put you in that equation? How do you?
If it's such a great story and the guest is so great, it can be $500.
Yeah.
If it's a lousy story, but it's worth $500,000, I'm putting you on. You know what I mean? Like there is no standard answer here, which is why those of us who pick, and there are 4 of us, 3 more in addition to me, it's hard.
Yeah.
There are times you're torn. What should I do with this? You know, what should I take it or not? So yeah, we pick carefully and hopefully picking stuff you want to see.
We have a question.
Yep.
For the items that we film, do we then give afterward an appraisal, a written appraisal, or insurance value?
Do we give a written appraisal or insurance value after we film an item?
No. That's the simple answer. If you need something like that very often you'll need a written appraisal so you can secure a rider for insurance on the item. You need to pay somebody to do that. Depending upon what the item is, it can take an appraiser or any type of expert assessor more than a day to write that up and do it right. So it's real work that you need to pay for.
What we do technically is verbal
verbal
assessments of value.
VOAs,
Yeah.
verbal approximations of value, are what we technically do in the world of appraising. But a written appraisal, we'd be here all week.
999 people applied for the over 2,000 pairs of tickets we give out for Antiques Roadshow. So, the odds are actually really hard, and people still want to come. And those 2,000 people get a pair of tickets, like I said, and can bring a guest, and they can each bring 2 items. So that means we're going to be seeing thousands of items here today, which is what we're showing you, these kind of behind the scenes appraisals. Of those, only a little over 130, I think, actually make it to air. So again, the odds are slim, but every single person who comes through the door gets an appraisal from one of our appraisers. And you can actually see, because they haven't started yet, if you want to turn the phone, Sarah, this is an appraisal about to start happening of a guitar. So this is an active filming set. We have 7 different camera crews that are either stationary or roaming. And again, we are making 3 episodes of Roadshow today, 3-hour-long episodes. And great. So we're going to just sneak over here. We'll do our final appraisal here. We're going to go over to David Walker, who, if we don't have time to talk about it, is actually featured in one of our recent YouTube exclusive videos. It's called On the Hunt. David and Rajiv Surendra went thrift shopping for silver together, and it's really fun. So after this, you should go watch all 3 of our On the Hunt episodes and let us know what you think. So let's go see. He's wrapping up an appraisal now. And let's see, what else can I tell you while we're waiting? Oh, how long have I been with the show? You stop counting at some point, but I think almost 13 years. And a lot of people, when my friends are always like, you've been with the show for so long. I'm one of the newer people, honestly. Everyone stays a really long time because it's a great gig. Marsha's great to work for. And similarly, the appraisers, one thing we didn't mention, all of the appraisers are actually volunteers. So they are unpaid. They pay for their travel and donate millions in expertise and time to PBS. And they still keep coming back year after year after year because we all love it. It really is a family. Are you guys good for a YouTube live? Is this your line?
Yes, but it's okay.
Do you mind if we film your next appraisal?
We would be delighted.
Thank you so much. I am just going to
All
put
right.
the microphone on you. There we go. And
Wow.
hi, we are filming for YouTube Live right now. Do you mind if we film your appraisal? Do you mind if I just mic you up or whoever wants to talk?
She's got the info.
She's got the info.
Okay.
I'm
We
gonna
have
put a
a.
microphone on
We'd
you
like to
and just,
keep
you
it,
know,
try and keep a
a
tidy
normal
space
conversation.
here.
Thank you so much.
But so many of the guests leave things.
What have they left today?
Well, we've got a hat, we've got a notebook, we have a bookmark with a quotation from Isaiah.
We can see some more over here.
So, you know, lots of different things they leave. But it's fine. Hello, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm David. Welcome.
I'm Sherry.
You having a nice time, Sherry?
I'm having a wonderful time.
Great.
Love it. I've been trying for years to get on here, and I'm blessed that I finally made it. So,
Do one more.
Well, I'm delighted to see you and open this box. Ta-da!
my mother-in-law gave me these in 1980, and my mother remembered them and cleaned them up and looked them up and said, "If you ever go to Antiques Roadshow, please take this silver."
Ah, I will.
Here I am.
That's wonderful. Yeah. So, do you use this set?
I do not. In fact, I unwrapped it from her cleaning it, and these all go. She looked through everything, inventoried it, and
I
I
see.
do not use it, but I think it's beautiful.
I think it's beautiful too, and I think personally, beautiful things should be used. But there we are. Let's have a look. Okay. Yes. The telltale word I was expecting to see here: community. That's what it says. Community. Don't know if you can see that there. Community. I had a feeling, but I didn't want to say in case I was wrong, that this would say community on it.
Good thing.
It's an interesting thing because it's something you associate with flatware services of this period from the 1930s, 40s. There was almost always given as wedding presents. It's not a silver mark. It's a silver plate mark. So most of the time it says community plate on it, but it doesn't matter anyway. This says community. It's a wonderful looking set. You've got everything you need: teaspoons, serving spoons, soup spoons, dessert forks, salad forks, and knives, butter spreaders. So these were made factory made. They're made in factory. Very little, if any, hand finishing. They're die stamped out. So die stamped out, and then just finish off by hand to make them clean and presentable. That's literally it.
So these would have been given to my mother-in-law's parents, who started in California, and he was a career military person, and he is buried in here. No, right here.
Here in Tucson.
Yes, I can't think of the cemetery, but he was a lifer, and so this was theirs. So
Interesting.
I'll keep it and use it now that I know.
I think that would be the best way.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, the box, interestingly, looks like a replacement box. This is
I just bought that to bring them.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, it sets them off very nicely. I think the box is beautiful. So no, good for you, and I'm glad that you've kept them in the family for nearly 100 years. So that's good to know. And yeah, they're very hard wearing, these pieces too. So you'll be able to get a good amount of use for this. And every time you use them, you can think of the family history that they carry.
Exactly. That's what
That's
it's
what
all
makes it
about.
so fun.
Yes.
Value though, it's mostly sentimental. Similar sets to this can be found fairly inexpensively online for 30, 50, $80. Like, it's not a lot, because really the value in these flatware sets is if they're sterling or not. So bit of disappointment there, but still a beautiful thing to look at, and it will be safe for many generations to come.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Very much.
Appreciate you too. Yes, lovely
Made
to
my
meet you.
day.
Here, I'll grab it for you.
Oh, thank you.
Take your mic off.
Thank you.
Don't let me.
Can I have that? Jason? Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I nearly took your paper away.
Thank you so much.
Beautiful.
Thank you. Well, we are actually going to wrap up.
Okay.
It went much quicker than we thought, but while we have David here, I was just talking about On the Hunt.
Yes.
Do you want
I was on the hunt.
You were on the hunt. Tell us a
I
little
was-
bit about the
I
experience.
hunted.
It's a little different than what you do at Roadshow.
Absolutely, and it was a tremendous experience. Loads of fun. I hung out with Rajiv Surendra. We got on really well. We explored and this huge antique shop in Salt Lake City, and we looked at all these weird and wonderful objects and had a good laugh. And yeah, it was really, really cool. So on the hunt, Salt Lake City, me and Rajiv. You should go watch it.
And if you could give people just one general thrifting, antiquing, hunting a tip for when they're on the hunt, what would your number one expert tip be?
I mean, turn things upside down and have a look at the marks and get a sense of what the object is based on that.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, David.
Thank you.
Thank you. And thank you, everyone, for bearing with us through all our technical difficulties and whatnot. If you are still with us, I'm Hannah Auerbach. Here, we can go here so their tables or the lines can keep going. We are here at Old Tucson. Like you said, these episodes will be airing in 2027, sometime between January and May. Make sure you follow us at Roadshow PBS everywhere. Subscribe to our newsletter so you can be the first to find out when these episodes are going to air. They'll be on PBS, the PBS app, and YouTube. I did want to give one shout out if you're watching, if you listen to Antiques Roadshow Detours. It is our podcast. There's a new episode dropping every other week right now, and we just won the Webby Award for Arts and Culture Podcast. So congratulations to the Detours team, and everyone should make sure to subscribe to us on YouTube and watch us Monday nights at 8 and all of that. So thank you. We will be back live in Indianapolis around lunchtime again. Make sure to follow us to find the exact time. And in the meantime, let us know your questions and we'll see if we can answer them in Indy. So until then, thank you so much.